What happens to the divine masculine when the divine feminine makes that flip? That flip where you go, no more. I pull back my energy. I now come back into wholeness. When your energy is no longer pushing out to the divine masculine, they feel it. And in that energy, divine feminine, they have to face their truth. There is nothing else. And if they don't face their truth, the noise gets so loud. But what is the noise? It is the noise that they have run from. And that noise is not loud to the ears. It's not an outside noise. It is an internal noise. And that internal noise is felt in the mind and ego. That internal noise is felt in the heart chakra. That internal noise is felt in the solar plexus. The emotions. The emotions now, they cannot avoid. They cannot avoid because it is now staring them, because before they could always project it. They could always say, well, it's because the divine feminine is making me feel this way. But now the divine feminine, you have now gone, no more. I pull back my energy. My inner peace is my highest currency. My nervous system regulation is my highest currency. My heart chakra, my love for self and choosing myself over and over again is my highest currency. My base and root chakra, making sure that my foundations in my life are safe and secure. And once divine feminine, you get those foundations, your safety, your security in a really beautiful place, then nothing can rock your world. Why? Because it is an internal job. It is an internal job. It's letting go and that drive of the mind and ego that is always searching for the duality of this is good, this is bad. But when the divine feminine goes, there is only the here and now. In every now moment, I choose myself. In every now moment, I choose that inner peace, that inner stillness. Then at that point, the divine masculine starts to face everything they have ever run from. Everything. And they can try and do those old ways, the distortion ways of scratching the itch and distraction. But now the noise within is so loud. Now they have to look at themselves. And so at this point, the divine feminine can feel that peacocking energy, that peacock pull, because remember, you have that shared energetic field. And when you push your energy onto them, they feel it. But now you're no longer pushing that energy, that shared energetic field, that energetic field that is just that one frequency. You've now brought it back. So in that energy, they are faced with everything. The mask is falling. They can no longer hold it up. They have to look at themselves because now you're coming into that oneness frequency. You're now coming into that inner union. And that inner union is when you step into your power divine feminine. And remember, when I'm talking about divine feminine, I'm talking about the energy and frequency, not how you define, not male or female. This is energetic frequency. This is the chasing energy. And this energy now, you're bringing it back. So now because you're not chasing, there's nowhere to run. The energy now goes into a stillness point, into a neutrality point. And in this, that's when it gets loud for the masculine. And in that, they have a choice. They have two paths. Keep avoiding. And while you're avoiding, that noise is going to get so loud within you. Because when you ignore the soul, and remember, this is one soul, this is one energy, one frequency. When you ignore the soul, that soul will get louder. The soul whispers, your soul whispers to you. But if you're off course, if you're in mind and ego and you've now had an activation and you are now walking a path of enlightenment, awakening. So if you try and occupy yourself with low vibrational 3D cheap fixes, it will get really noisy. But the noise has to be there. When the noise starts, the divine masculine starts to realize, starts to come home to self. And so this now is about you coming deeper in and always soul inquiring. You know, soul inquiry is such a powerful thing. Am I taking accountability for myself? Is my nervous system regulated? How is my emotions regulating? Where am I aligning with soul, my original soul's blueprint? These are the soul inquiries. And when you start to soul inquire divine feminine at that level, this is when your journey starts to shift. And this is when divine masculine can no longer distort, no longer distract. They have to look at themselves. And you? Well, you come into inner union. You hold that light, that Sophia, Christ conscious frequency, which was ignited within the heart chakra, within the heart chamber, now is pulsing, now is guiding you. It is the creation, and you as a divine feminine, you hold that frequency. Remember, it's not what you do or say in the 3D, it is your frequency and light that magnetizes divine masculine back in, not by what you're doing or saying. If you need more help and support on your journey, whether it is understanding the A to Z of the journey, whether it's understanding what are the tools, what tools do you need in your toolkit in order to move your journey forward, to get out of the endless pain, to get out of the endless searching, to bring yourself into and align with your original soul's blueprint, to come fully into inner union. Because remember, on this journey, you have to come into inner union before any outer union can be created. My website is there. It's the 3 W's, catsacredsoul.com. And if your spiritual gifts are now really activated and you're like, I need to understand, how do I work with them? Well, I have hours and hours of beautiful library content in the Journey to Oneness too. Everything is there on my website to help and support you, to get you out of the pain, to show you how to move through this journey, to come into your power, to come into your light, and to reclaim that divine feminine essence. From my heart to your heart, I send you much love. Have a beautiful, blessed day.